Hey, you guys, LH signing in, bringing you what is 100% authentic, can never be compromised or manufactured. So, yeah, I am doing this long overdue review of it. I've always said that I wanted to talk about this movie ever since I saw it last month. And I know some time has passed, but I really have to do this review, you guys. If you guys have not seen it, I'm pretty sure it may not be in the theaters, but if it comes out on Redbox or if you have any type of what's that called, a Google Stick of any sort, check this movie out. Like, if you can get this movie on DVD, like this movie is pretty good. It's, if you don't know it, it's basically the remake of Stephen King's famous It. I believe it was the first movie. He had a book and then he had a movie back in 1980s, I think. And it basically talks about a creature that feeds on children's fears, and it basically only children can see him, and it's very interesting. I've seen the original It, and then seeing this, like it really stayed true, to the storyline of the eight friends. I think there was eight of the kids, but first of all, the clown was freaking huge. Like he's like 6 feet, 7 feet tall. I think they did a good job following with the makeup, the little extra visual, as far as how some of the things that weren't talked about in the movie or in the book, it showed like it had a little twist to it as far as the extra fear factor in it. Um, Good storyline. It just followed through with um, the original, but with the little, like I said, a little dash of something that's more I don't know, unique from the original one. So, um, if I were to give this movie a rating, I probably give this a good 7.5. It wasn't too creepy. Like, it wasn't beyond like just scary, like hyper, uh, you know, uh, horror or anything like that, but it was definitely a good entertaining kind of creepy thriller, spooky movie. So there was a few there was a few scenes that really had me jump. So I'm not gonna make this a spoiler, but yeah, there was one in which they were playing the projector, and I mean, oh my god, like that in itself, like that was very just classical, and I think they did a good job with kind of giving that fear effect with that. And the jump scene was definitely a big mark in that movie. But yeah, you guys, um, if you guys don't know, too, this movie is the original had a sequel, and it definitely looks like there's gonna be a sequel to this movie. Um, I look forward to stuff like this. Me, like as far as like visual wise, definitely good. The just the backstory. I mean, it's kind of sad because you're dealing with the little boy, one of the main characters' brother. It's not uh, without spoiling it. I guess you guys can guess what happened if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I mean, it's just good backdrop of a story, and I quite enjoyed the ending. If anything, I like a good ending and Bond, a happy ending. But yeah, you guys, this movie really, I think this made a good year, like year, what do you call it? Like a movie that substantiates the year of the movie of the year. And I mean, as far as traditional horror movies kind of being a little bit off limits of kids, I think This one is definitely not for the faint of heart. Warning, kids do get hurt. I mean, in this movie, the real life story, um, there are some scenes which I am kind of like, oh my god, like why? But yeah, you guys, it's definitely a 7 out of 10 for me. I very much enjoyed it, and I'm gonna look forward to seeing the movie sometime when it comes out. I don't know if it comes out next year or the following year, but yeah, you guys, if you guys are a horror fanatic like me, a horror fiend, I suggest you guys check this movie out if it's still in theaters, or if it happens to come on Redbox, or you have like a a stick or something like that. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy this review. I encourage you to see this movie. Let me know what you guys think if you have seen the movie. Um, be mindful not to do any spoilers for those who haven't, and you'll fly too. Peace and love. All right, see you in my next video.